Hello, today is Thursday, the 5th day of September 2013. My name is Derek. Let's take a look at the silver chart as well as the dollar index. One of the things I've been mentioning is I would expect for 26 to be touched before this band is in a declining mode. It's now very close because it's now going sideways. We're having our first support test, correctionary test since this run-up has begun back in August. So this is going to be a key defining moment. You still got to watch out for that possible failed move, the failed breakdown that could occur. But again, if this thing starts to decline and you're just breaking down below the 21 areas, breaking below 22, then of course that would give reason for concern, but I'm still going to give the benefit of the doubt for the long side. I know it's a manipulated market, and because of that, I won't be surprised if any major smackdowns do come in play. You also have this pattern, which is like a double top, but I call inverted cup and handle, where you come up and make a high, and then your next high is lower, so this high is lower, and then you come back to the key support level. Again, this thing could just be doing some sideways corrections as well. Very difficult to point out how this thing is going to play out right now, but definitely be cautious if this thing really starts to go down some more. Any moves up towards this level, you'd again expect it to be hitting the 26 level. Now, as far as the dollar index, one thing I've been talking about is the pattern of higher highs and lower lows. You had this high and this low, then you make a higher high, then you made a lower low, followed that by a higher high. Well, as of now, it has not made this, it's made a higher low basically. And it's had a decent enough rally where if this thing basically starts to sell off, I'm going to consider this the low, I'm going to consider whatever the high is to be the high. But what's important to note that you're in this pattern of, it's like a wedge type of a pattern, indecision and a big move most likely to take place. If you have a clear break below the support and it holds and stays below 80.5 for more than a week or so, then it's looking as if this thing is going to switch over and into a bear market. Gold and silver prices should go higher. Same thing about really 85, holding and staying above 85 for more than a week. Then this thing will continue its up run and then a major smashing for the prices of gold and silver. If, of course, that's how the chart plays out. Now, final chart, 18-day chart. So this is this pattern that we're talking about. On a break above this 85 level, the next resistance level will be in the high to mid 80s, 88 to 89. And breaking down the support, the first level is down to about 78. But overall, what's huge about this chart is you come down to 70.7 in 2008. You had the market crash, which caused the dollar index to make a high of 89.62. Well, since that point, the high has not been taken out, nor has the low. So you ask yourself the question, what's going to happen first? A, is it going to go above 80 or 89.62 or be below 70.7? That's really the key thing because it's all just a bunch of choppy sideways action as far as this 18 average is concerned. Gets above it, holds it once here, but that's it. Then it goes below it, above it, below it, above it. And that's just major choppy action, to say the least. Nothing too exciting about this chart, nothing too much to trade. But again, this is a chart of the dollar index, which, if you know how it's created, the US currency, which is the same for every other country, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, euro, what have you, it's created pretty much out of thin air. Only central banks are allowed to mine fiat debt notes. They charge it upon interest, thus interest cause guaranteed debt, which is why I'm not a fan of fiat currency. I'm not a fan of enslavement of the human race. I know some people are, but no, they're not a favorite of it. It's just a lot of people don't understand the ramifications that we have within, of course, a fiat currency. And that'll be it for today, and I'll talk to you on the weekend. Bye-bye.